Nah, bro, I don't beg for no fans. I may say please or I got this or promote or listen or whatever. But look, I mean, if you like it, you like it. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's kind of just that. You know what I'm saying? Just if you hear potential, sometimes people can hear a potential in the artist. Like they can see they like what they're doing, but they can see that the artist got so much room to grow, so they grow with them. You know, um, but nah, man, I'm not. You know, I don't need you to beg you to listen um, and you don't want to listen or you don't care to listen. Um, or how you can't win a fan that way. Now, I don't know, man. I don't do no tit for tat. You like mine, I go like yours, and you know, maybe sometimes I do. Well, let me. I may like people stuff just because they my homeboy, they my homegirl, they you know. I like that they're doing something positive, something like that. But that don't necessarily make me a fan. You know what I mean? Just like the same thing because me and you are friends don't necessarily make you a fan of my music. I'm cool with that. I only want people who like my music. I mean, don't that make sense? Like don't that make sense? And like so, like even if you follow people follow you or follow me on my page for different reasons. I understand that. I do more than just music. You know what I'm saying? I may inspire you in some way. It maybe somewhere down the road you get to the music, or maybe you don't. But I'm not going to badger people because they don't like it or they don't share it or they don't do that. Now, some time ago, I did. I was like, man, why would you follow me if you don't like my music? Because my page was just purely music. But as I begin to understand how people like people, right? And you'll begin to understand that people like you for different reasons. Sometimes it's not your music. They love your inspiration. They love your energy. Um, they like that. They love your personality, right? And so all that algorithm stuff. I mean, it'd be great and all that. If definitely I'm trying. If I'm trying to use the social media to be my bag, but in honesty, artists, creators, and so forth, there's so many. There's other ways that you can make that happen. That's the thing is you got to find out what that is, and why people are following you and why people are listening to you. If more people are listening to you for something other than your music, you may want to drive that other thing on that platform because music may not work on that platform. Well, that eventually may get them to like your music, but everybody don't have to share your thing. Everybody don't have to like your thing or else. You know what I mean? So I don't know. To me that even if they did, if everybody just did that, you wouldn't have you wouldn't know who your true followers of your music really is because people are just doing it without really engaging and wanting to engage and willing to engage and willing to share. It's just a different time now, man. So many things going on. People attention spans are short because there's so many things being thrown at people. You know what I'm saying? So, your more so your game plan is to stay in front of people. Really, however you want to do that, stay in front of people and This is my idea. Don't listen to me because I'm not successful on social media. But just my thoughts. Just stay in how I look at things and how I purchase things and how I like things and how I end up liking things. It's a lot of times it's because it's constantly in front of me. It's constantly in front of me. Or it's something I like and I want to support it, but at the time, because I'm doing this or doing that and doing this, I can't engage into it like I want to. And for me as an artist, my page, right, because nobody likes I have no traffic really on my page. Well, let me back that up. I know I have traffic, but people don't engage on my page. So for me to post other people's stuff on my page, it is a discredit in my mind to the things that I'm trying to get people to see that I'm doing when they get a chance to see what I'm doing. At some point, somebody will go through and look back at maybe the things that I'm doing. So since I have such a low engagement, right, I prefer to have that available when somebody chooses to engage. They have a plethora of things to catch up with smell. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. All of that too, as well to say, I have a new album coming out. June 17th is the projected date. It's called It's Deeper Than Diddy. So yeah, go to smell.world.com and sign up to get notified when the album is available. I'm thinking of something real special to do for people who are following me and who follow my email. So get in there soon. I may announce this week sometime. So get in there soon, smell.world, so you can, if you like my music, you can be notified when my new album come out. And it is worth listening, in my opinion. It's one of my best works, I want to say. All right, peace and love. S. Marshall, aka Smell.
It's deeper than Diddy. It's deeper than.
Well, first of all, you got to start with at the top. You starting with the top. Clyde Davis, Russell Simmons, Andre Real.